Hello and welcome to the second video of the session. In this video, I will be covering the second agenda in my PPT, which is editing documents, wherein we will learn about sample text, how to insert it, basic copy, cut, paste, paste special, how to edit, delete text, some special characters, and basic grammar and spelling checks. So for the same, I would be switching to Microsoft Word application again, and we'll learn the second agenda for the day today. So here is my Word application. I have launched it, and right now the zoom percent is 180%. I can minimize always by clicking on the bottom right option, making it 100%, clicking OK. But for the sake of video, so that it is easily visible to everyone, I will make this zoom percent as approximate 150%. The first step what I will do is I will insert a sample text. To insert a sample text, we type a formula which is equal sign RAND. It's a short form for random, open bracket, which you can insert with the help of Shift and 9, pressing them simultaneously, and Shift and 0, close bracket. This is a default formula which will give you a sample text in this Word document. And I press enter. When I press enter, I will get this sample text. You can use this formula on any laptop, but on Word application, it is either Windows based or iOS based. It will work on both of them. In case if it doesn't work, you can always contact me on my email ID. I will surely help you all. So after I insert this, I get the sample text. I'm using this sample text for one simple reason, just to save some time on typing some sample text. So you don't need to waste your time on typing any of these texts. Once I insert this sample text, what I would do right now is press a combination of button, which is Control plus A. Control plus A means I'm using a combination. The plus sign indicates combination of Control and A. So I would be pressing two buttons, Control and A. Control and A is for select all. If I press Control A, I will select everything in the document, whether it is text or it is a picture or a table or any other object. It would select everything in this current document. Why I am doing this right now? After selecting all, I would copy this. For copying the selected text, I then go to the copy command, which is on the top left hand side. I click it. Either you can click it or you can see a small white box popping up. In that, next to copy word, within brackets, you can see Control and C. That's a shortcut for copy. So in case if you don't remember any shortcut for any command which you can see in this ribbon under the tab or in any grouping, you can just get your cursor above the same and it will display the shortcut for the same, if there is a shortcut for that command. So I copy it, and without clicking anywhere else, I am just pasting. Paste command is Control V. This paste. So I paste it once, I paste it twice, I paste it thrice, fourth time, fifth time, sixth time, seventh time, eighth time. Now there is no hardcore rule that why I am doing it for 8 times. The reason for the same is I just want to insert some pages where you can see from this bottom left hand side, page 4, I am on page 4 right now. Of 4, total number of pages in this document are 4. So I would repeat the same thing again. What did I do? I copied the text by pressing Ctrl A. Without clicking anywhere, I just pasted the same thing 8 times. If you would have followed me word by word, what I have done here would be the same what you would be doing there. Even you would be having same number of pages, same text, same way cursor would be there. Now, we would be learning how to maneuver, move around in the document using keyboard. How would we be doing that? First thing, in your keyboard, on the right hand side might be either above arrows or somewhere near right hand side of your keyboard, there are 2 buttons named as Home and End, E-N-D, End. I would be using a combination of Control button and Home button. When we press Control and Home, we would see the cursor moving to the start of the document. Similarly, if I press Control End, the cursor will move to the end of the document. I do the same thing again, Control Home, the cursor moves to the start of the document. What if I only press Home and End button without using Control? Right now, if you see the cursor, it is at the beginning of the line. I press End, it moves to the end of the line. I press only Home, it moves to the start of the line. Similarly, there are 4 arrow keys on any keyboard: top, bottom, left, right. If I only use arrow keys, right arrow, it would move one alphabet or character at a time. In the same way, left arrow key, one alphabet at a time. Down arrow, it will move down my cursor one line at a time. Up arrow, one line upwards at a time. But if I press the same buttons using Control, I press Control and right arrow, it is moving one word at a time on the right hand side. Control left arrow, one word at a time on the left hand side. Control down arrow, it would move one paragraph downwards at a time. And Control up arrow, one paragraph upwards at a time. In the same way, now if I press a combination of 3 keys, which is Control, Shift, right arrow, it would select one word towards right hand side. Control right arrow. My cursor is somewhere in between of this line. And I press Control, Shift and left arrow, again it will select one word towards left hand side. I get my cursor before the first line in the start. I press Control, Shift and down arrow, it would select one paragraph downwards at a time. My cursor is somewhere here at the end of this paragraph. I press Control up arrow, it will select one paragraph at a time. Now, why did I insert 4 pages in this case right now? The reason is I want to move down in my document. I can either use my mouse to scroll down, or I can use my arrow keys to move down. Even I can also use the 2 more buttons, page down and page up. I can even use them to move up or down. If I press page down button, I would move only half screen at a time. Page up, only half screen upwards at a time. But if I use a combination of control and page down, then I would be moving one page downwards at a time. So I'm pressing a combination of control, page down, control, page down. If you can see, we're moving one page down at a time. Similarly, if we use control page up, we would be moving one page upwards at a time. Same way, in your screen on the right hand side, you can see this scroll button. This scroll button, you can even use these two, scroll down, come up, or you can even use your mouse scroll button to go down or come up. I hope this is clear. So this was only just to move and select with the help of control, shift, arrows, home and page up and page down. Thank you for this right now. In my next video, I'll go ahead with the next topic.